So, hey guys, Big Ben Motor Vlogs here. How is everybody doing? Today is my bike's first birthday, so it's a year of ownership today. I'm pretty much just going to go over pretty much a few little points on how this bike has actually been over the last year. So March the 13th, this time last year, I was picking up, well, it'd be probably about afternoon, it's early morning at the moment, probably about afternoon. This time last year, I was going to collect my MT125, brand new, 0 miles on it, and to be honest, I haven't really looked back since. It hasn't really been one of those, oh, I wish I'd got that bike, or, you know, I wish I'd done this, wish I'd done that. You know, it's none of that. I wish I'd done my license earlier, so I could have got a bigger bike, but then I wouldn't have had the experience on this little beast. Yeah, so what has this bike been like over this whole year, pretty much? Well, I've got 2 videos currently on YouTube. One is my first impressions video, and then my other video, which is my 6-month review. And they got pretty good. They got pretty good amount of views on them at the moment. So I'll link them all below. So if you want to go and have a look at them, then you can. But I did buy a little bit of a present for the bike, which is the universal exhaust. I know it's not a big present, but at the moment, bike feels awesome with it on. Yeah, but pretty much my impressions of the bike is the same as my 6 months. I still love it. The brakes are brilliant because it's got ABS on them. The ride is brilliant, nice and comfy. The speed of it is brilliant just for everyday use, especially in town. You know, it can get up to 40 like that, you know, like snap your fingers. It'll sit lovely at 60, 65, and then if needed, it'll go up to 80 if really needed. You know, the sound of this bike, when you put an aftermarket exhaust on it, is absolutely stunning. You know, the only 2 really exhausts I've used on the road is the Scorpion, obviously the stock. The Scorpion exhaust, which is the Circa taper, and also this one now, which is the universal carbon exhaust. It's only cost me 50 quid, so it was a little present to the bike. I know I've read quite a lot of comments recently. People are getting a lot of these MT125s now. You know, they're still pretty much full price. There may be 1 or 2 places that have brought it down below the £4,000 mark, but most places now will be at about 4,1, 4,2, and then some coming down to about 3,8. But generally second hand, these go anywhere from about 2,9 up to about 3,8. So it'd be difficult to find one in, you know, that good a condition at that lower price, you know. If you do, then get one. It's an amazing bike, you know, but in this whole year, I think the only thing really, well, that they said about is the back brake light was constantly on, but I didn't notice that. No, I always check them in like windows and things just to make sure that they're all okay, and to me they were fine, no problems whatsoever. So I don't know what was going on there, but you know, this has just had its 4,000 mile service, but it's on about 4.2, yeah, about 4.2 is on at the moment. You know, and I just cannot fault it. It's had its valves checked, and it did actually sound a little bit throatier, which I'm quite surprised by. So I'm just going to give you a quick look at the bike, same as I did in my 6-month review. This is the bike. Now this is an outside bike, as pretty much I would call it. You know, it's constantly outside. It's never in a garage because I don't have a garage. The only time really it's been inside is once when I needed to fit the levers, and it was raining, but I wanted to put them on, so I did struggle to get the bike in. And obviously when it's been in the garage for a repair. So it's really the only time it's been inside. But for a whole year, to be honest, the bike still looks stunning for being outside pretty much for a whole year. Now the sprockets could be in better condition. It's got a little bit of surface rust on some of the bolts, but that's pretty much as standard. There's a little bit under the headstock here. Only a little bit, you know, you probably can't even see it, but it's a little bit under there. But that's standard anyway, because that's got water and all the crap just going up onto it. So, but to be honest, giving them a bit of a lube, giving them a bit of WD-40. I use engine protectant and everything like that. So that's how it still looks, pretty much stunning and close enough to the day that I actually bought it. All of my previous feelings about the bike and everything, just have a look back on the 6-month review. on the first impressions video that I done. It's pretty much going to be all on there, how much I love this bike and how much I recommend getting this bike for the first time use. Yeah, so I really, really do love this bike. And you can probably tell by how much I love it by how much I just talk about it. Have a look at my comments. There's never a bad word. Never's a bad word. Yeah, any questions that you have about the bike, any whatsoever, please comment down below and I will answer them as I always do. You know, there's rarely a comment that I don't answer on. You know, anybody can say about that. There's rarely a comment that I miss. And you know how much of a, what have I currently got? 466 subscribers I looked at this morning. Really, really good. You know, I don't get 400 video views per video, but you know, people don't. There's probably a good amount of like inactive subs and things like that. But anyway, anywho, anyway, anything you want me to talk about on the bike? You know, if you want to talk to me about a particular thing on the bike, please just fire away. I will be glad to answer them. Now, so it's not really a big thing to talk about a year on. Now, the bike pretty much still looks the same as pretty much 6 months, except for the new exhaust. For Cody Christ, you know, my plans next now is going to be getting my MT-07. So passing my test, getting my MT-07. That's my next plans. So hopefully my next sort of like review impressions video would be on my MT-07. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Anyway guys, I shall catch you very soon. Bye bye guys, bye bye. Why the hell is there so many cars out there?